Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Leah and today we're playing with a bunch of new makeup. So if you want to see what I use to create this look, stay tuned. Alright, forgive me if I look a little bit washed out or things just look a little funny. My camera when I turned it on went kind of psycho, so I think it erased all of my settings. I didn't have time to redo it. You get super cool tone me. If anybody is following the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty this month, we all know that there was not much. One of the things I did pick up on their sale was the Anastasia Foundation because it was only $19 and I wanted to try it for a little while. It was a bargain. They color matched me at the store. I got it at Ulta. She put me as a 220N, and just looking at this versus this CoverGirl that matches pretty well, I think we're doing pretty good. All right, so it's a pump, which I appreciate. I thought it was going to be a PUR one just by the way that this came off, but we got a pump. Well, happy September, everyone. I hope you are all doing well in fall weather. If you're in California or Colorado, I hope you guys are all safe. It is nuts out there. I've got friends in California who say that the air quality is so bad from the forest fires, and then I've got some family in Colorado who are a little bit panicking right now. They've got some family homes that are just about to lose everything. So if you're in any of those areas or anywhere else being affected, my thoughts are with you. I really hope everyone's doing okay out there. I remember I was in San Diego for like the big fire of, what was it, 2007, 2003, where everybody in the entire county, like, it was massive and it was so scary. Like where I lived in San Diego was right in the middle of the city. By the way, this has very nice coverage. Like you can see my red cheeks to this, and I did not use much. I think I put 2.5 pumps on the plate, and I can tell I'm gonna have a lot extra. But I was in San Diego for the fires, and I just remember waking up one day, and it was like a Tuesday morning, and I always sleep with a window open, you know, for the fresh air. And I was like, who is barbecuing at 6:30 in the morning on a Tuesday? And then I looked outside and the sun was about, what color? Like the color of this cap in the sky. And it was like, it was just overcast. And I was like, whoa, weird weather. And then I was like, oh wait, the entire city's like all of a sudden on fire. I had known that it was on fire like out in the outer lying areas, but I didn't realize like how far in it had gotten. And then I went to work, and my work was by no means like in the country. It just happened to be near an airport, so there was like an open field behind the parking lot, and the fire burned all the way up to the parking lot, which terrifying, right? But we still did not go home. We were considered essential employees who needed to service mortgages. So although literal chunks of ash were coming in through the ventilation system, basically they just gave us like some N95s and was like, keep on trucking. Okay, so far I'm really liking this foundation. I think the match is good. She did a really great job. The coverage is nice, but it doesn't feel like anything, which I appreciate. So we'll see how it does for the rest of the day. For concealer, I'm going to do this e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer. This will be like the second or third time I've used it, so I'm still considering it kind of new. I remember it being kind of creasy the last time I used it, so we'll see how we do today. If it does crease a little, I'm going to try setting it, which I haven't done before, and see how that goes. One thing I will say for this concealer, I really like the big fat doe foot that it has. And the fact that it's like really cheap. Brows are going to be nothing new, so I'm just going to quick pop off and get those on, and we'll be right back to do some fun eyeshadow. We are back and the brows are filled. We're back and the brows are filled. Today, I am so excited that I am finally filming a video on this. I know I'm a little late to the game. I did get it the day that it came out. I mean, ordered it the day that it came out. Involved waiting online and hitting refresh a bajillion times while I was weeding my garden. But I do have the PUR and RawBeautyKristi palette. I so far am loving it. I've used it twice. I wanted to kind of save most of it for an on-video impression. But hello, adorable, two-sided. I'm going to use this side today just because it's fall, and these kind of mustardy tones are really calling my name, so we're gonna try those out. But I think this is the most fun. I love this kind of tealy blue. It's not teal, it's like, but it's not like blue. It's got a little green to it. And what's going on with my light monitor there? I just think that's so fun, but that's gonna be a look for another time because I really want to use it with glitter. I'm gonna start with this shade down here called My Whole Heart. And if you're a RawBeautyKristi fan, this palette is the cutest thing. All of her little phrases and the fact that she hand drew all of these little designs, and you know what they all mean. Like, we've got her cat on here. There's a Deathly Hallows. She does karaoke and sings. What's this one? Oh, she lives in upstate New York. There's her husband. The detail on this is so adorable and I absolutely love it. Okay, so like I said, starting with My Whole Heart, I'm going to grab my Wet n Wild fluffy brush that I also just love with My Whole Heart. Nice thing about these is they're a pressed pigment, so there is a ton of pigment in them, so you only really need a little bit. But I think this one is just really nice to kind of give, and they're just like really soft, which surprised me because I swear when she first announced that she was doing a palette with PUR, I was super disappointed. In the past, I have not had great experiences with PUR, especially their eyeshadows. They have been notoriously patchy and dry and crumbly and terrible. So when she said she was doing a palette with PUR, I was like, Kristi, no. But I knew she really loves that foundation, the 2-in-1, the 4-in-1. I have some, I use it, I also like it very much. Next, I'm going to grab this kind of middle brown shade here. It's kind of a sable color, it's really pretty. It's called Copper Boxes. And use this as, oh, so much picks up. I literally tapped it and so much color picks, or shadow picks up. So lightly handed is how you want to go on this one. So anyway, when she said PUR, I was like, oh man, come on. But as soon as I got this and I started doing the swatches and I could feel how soft and just like super pigmented they were, I mean, hello. I knew it was a different formula because, and granted, the other PUR palettes I'd gotten had been in BoxyCharm, so take that as you will. I used to be, you know, a ride or die BoxyCharm, and then I started noticing some things were kind of about them, such as I figured that some of the products that went into it were either old or not selling very well, and then the things that were formulated for BoxyCharm, I did a little research. Turns out that they are like watered down versions or are also, you know, old or about to expire or not the greatest. So I quit getting BoxyCharm basically is what I'm trying to say. But these shadows do blend very nicely. Next I'm going to grab B, this little darker shade here, and just kind of darken that same area up and hit the outer corners a bit. I'm just going to use the same brush because my contact just went dry. Okay, do you see that? Like the lightest touch, and it looks so nice. Now I'm going to use Camelot, this really pretty gold color here. It's like a really nice like marigold golden color. I think it's pretty, and I'm just going to put it on my lids. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm going to put it all over the lids. This I'm going to go a little bit more like stipply because I want it to be a little bit denser, bolder color. Let's see how we do. Ooh, can you see that? Yeah, if you kind of stamp it on, you get a really nice payoff. That looks cool. I really like how that turned out. So now we know that we can lightly blend and get some bam color with some stamping action. I'm just gonna use the brush I used before and just kind of blend so it's not like a line. I kind of think I like it just how it is. I'm going to take a little bit of this Golden Ticket shimmery shade and put that right in the inner corner. And I'm not going to go under my eyes. I think I just kind of like the pop of yellow. Oh, that shimmer is really nice. It's a very yellow, like it's more of a yellow shift to it than it looks like it is in the pan. But it's perfect with these shadows. All right, I'm gonna put liner and lashes on. I'll be right back. Okay, that's lashes and liner. You might be asking, was there not also some false lashes in the launch with the RawBeautyKristi and PUR? There were, but I'm not sure where I put mine, so this is what we get. I'm gonna just do a quick contour with my trusty favorite Cover FX Perfector Face Palette. This contour just works the best for me. I love fall. I'm sad that my garden's kind of winding down. It was so nice all summer to be out there and to have it. But it's time. We're harvesting our last things. We'll pull our carrots out in a couple months because they can, not months, couple weeks, because they can just stay underground and sweeten up. But it's time. And for blush, I got a new palette from BH. This I got sucked into standing in the aisle at Ulta because it was right there and I thought it was really cute. So I'm going to use just Peachy today, and I might mix it a little bit, these two. That's nice. A little much. I might have gone a little heavy-handed on this one, so I'll lighten up a little bit. But nice pigment. I mean, BH, for a price point, you kind of can't go wrong. Well, I guess you really could. They do have a few things that are not great, but for the most part, their powder products are pretty good. For a lip, I'm going to try this L'Oreal Paris Rouge, whatever that line is called, in I Empower. I think this looks kind of light. I might put a little bit of a liner on first. So I'm going to use this LA Girl Ultimate Lip in Nonstop Nude. So I have a secret. I'm not good at putting lip liner on. Never have been. Probably never will be. I'm just good at blending it in once it's on. Those two actually go together really nicely. Alright y'all, so that is today's look with a bunch of new makeup. So far I've pretty much liked everything I used for the most part. I really like this. I cannot wait to try this bonkers side, and especially that blue. I can't wait to play with these colors a lot. And so far I'm enjoying this foundation quite a bit. I heard that it was going to be really dewy and have kind of a sticky finish, but it feels really nice. It's pretty weightless, and I think the coverage looks pretty good. It worked well with the other makeup. I think it was a win too. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for joining me today while we played around a little bit. I will see you in the next video. I have a pretty big announcement coming up. It's going to be pretty exciting for the page. Alright you guys, have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, 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 bye.